In this one, we're looking at a new site I discovered in Valles in the region of Mars called Terra Sirenum. Thanks for joining me for this one, folks. I hope you're doing well. Let's get cracking on. The high-rise photograph we're looking at here is called High Thermal Inertia Surface in Southern Terra Sirenum. Acquired on the 4th of July 2013 at 25.1 centimeters per pixel. I'll be showing you images cropped from a JP2 black and white map projected file, just over 650 megabytes in size. This photograph's rather blurry, folks, but you'll make out the detail of these anomalies. Here's a look at the low-res black and white, and we can see it looks like a rather windy region of Mars again, with these what looked like dust devil tracks across the surface. So the site we're looking at is located in this region close to Valles at 51 degrees 9 minutes south, 155 degrees 56 minutes west. We'll have a look at some of the other anomalies close by towards the end of the video. So there's the first anomaly, folks. This one's about 5 by 5 meters in size, and it looks like a square structure with a hole in it, and something looks like it's coming out of the hole. It looks almost like smoke, but then again the detail is very poor in this photograph, folks, but this looks highly artificial. Definitely something in this hole. And we're looking at another square structure about the same size. This one also seems to have a hole in it, right in its center, and it looks like a hatch or a lid on the left hand side. And we're looking at that block. This one's about the same size again, folks, and in its center we've got a triangular part. Rather strange. Got another piece of here to the top right, the same length, and it's parallel with this piece of here. Natural, I don't know, folks. Check out the similarity in this part, about the same size again, and it really breaks up quite badly, but you can see the small part in the center of that block. And there they are for comparison. These two are pretty much identical. The right angle here and the rounded corner over there. The hole in the center on both of those. Right, then we're looking at a huge piece over here, guys. This piece is about 15 meters across, and it has this protrusion or knob in the center of that one side. Then we're looking at a huge rectangular block on top of this item. The block is about 12 meters long. Check out the right angles to it, folks. Wonder if it's open underneath it. Rather strange anomaly as well. Check out the alignment of those small parts on that piece, which is about 12 meters long. We've seen this pattern repeated often on Mars as well. Got 3 dark spots here, same size, and the distance between them is equal, and they're in a row parallel with this one side. We've seen this type of pattern as well. This piece is about 20 meters long. Check out the pattern on it. We've got 4 dark spots. These two are the same distance apart as are these two over here, and in the center of that, perpendicular to those two, we've got that dark spot. And I featured this recently. This is in my video called Virtually Identical Megalithic Blocks Spotted Near Utopia Rupes. and that's up in the northern mid-latitudes of Mars. Check out the similarity in this design, folks. And then this over here for comparison. These look like they've been placed there, guys. And then we're looking at what looks like a structure. This part over here is about 10 by 14 meters in size, and it seems to have two rectangular openings on it and a hole on the top. Looks like supporting structures over here, guys. What the heck are we looking at there? Unfortunately, it breaks up quite badly when we zoom in on it. Okay, down to the southern mid-latitudes. We have Teide Valles over here to the top, and the site we're looking at is right there, folks. Just a quick summary of those anomalies. Let's have a look at the anomalies in this one. About 300 kilometers to the east. This is where I found another one of these strange arrangements where we've got two large parts next to one another, separated with a gap there, or that could be a bevel, and then a block bridging the gap over there. Look at the symmetry and geometry in that, folks. Long, narrow part, parallel edges to it. It's got a small part in the center right there on the top, and it looks like there's an opening in this block, and we've got this part sticking out of the opening. Wonder what that is. Two blocks on top of one another. This one's at 45 degrees to the one underneath it, and we've seen that repeated on Mars as well. More parts with smaller objects in their centers. This looks like a disk, the dome right there in the center. Okay, let's go further to the east to the site over here. Got a strange enclosure with three parts in the center and a symmetrical block over there, folks. Two similar parts over here. Again, similarities in those two. Two large parts next to one another. There's a gap between them and a small block bridging the gap. Looks like an igloo. Check that out, folks. Definitely has a dome-like design to it, and it looks like an opening over there. There's something sticking out of it. Three similar objects in a row there, guys. Similar size and equal spacing between them. Then we've got three parts arranged in a triangle, and that's also quite common on Mars. Two more large parts next to one another, small part bridging the gap. As always, let's have a chat in the comments below. What are we looking at here, folks? Natural geology. There's so many repeated patterns and similarities, geometry and symmetry in all these parts. There's got to be something behind this that is not natural. But anyways, I could be wrong. We're only speculating, of course. So I look forward to reading your comments and analysis. Until the next video, take care. Ciao for now.